everybody, in this video I want to share with you 10 small changes that you can make to improve your mental health during this time of stay-at-home and self-isolation. My name is Laura and I'm a 21-year-old German small-town girl studying abroad here in Aberdeen, Scotland. I'm a fourth year PR student here at RGU, and in this video I really want to share with you a few little changes that you can make in your daily life just to feel better, more productive, set up your environment at home for success, and also just, realizing what you can and cannot control. I definitely feel like very out of control recently. There are always things that we can control, especially, when we're at home. I think it's, really important to focus on that and to really make most of, what we can control and what we can do. The first change to make, instead of just, eating a lot of just unhealthy fast food, comfort food, which I totally get you, like when I feel not great, like all I want to eat is chocolate, but instead of doing that, I would encourage you to, learn some new recipes and make the whole cooking process an experience, right? And really enjoy that. Maybe you can, cook together with your family. You might also want to prepare some healthy snacks, because I always get like super hungry when I'm like studying and, working. So having good healthy snacks in the fridge, especially right now, we obviously, want to treat our body really well. Also using the opportunity that you're at home for your meals to your advantage and to just try out new foods. The second little change that you can make is to plan in something every single day that you can look forward to. You know that, exams are coming up, project deadlines are coming up, so you're probably like waking up in the morning and you're like, I can't be bothered, and because you don't really have like a set schedule, like nowhere where you have to be, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna, procrastinate it till the afternoon, but then the afternoon arrives and you're like, I feel even less motivated. So instead of doing that, plan in something to look forward to that you can do like in the afternoon or evenings, right? So like throughout the day, you're like super motivated to get your stuff done, because like in the evening, you're, maybe doing a puzzle or you're watching, a nice movie. So put something in every single day to look forward to that gives you motivation to be productive, be efficient, and get your work done. The third change to make, and those are actually like a few different changes in one point, is to really watch your behavior with your phone, particularly how you use social media right now. To actually look through, okay, who am I following? And then to unfollow, unsubscribe, and unfriend people or, pages that just don't, lift you up, right? If you really struggle with actually, putting your phone away or, staying focused when you're working because you keep, scrolling on social media, put your phone on flight mode, put it in the other room, or to actually delete social media apps from your phone that you don't really need, right? Like for example, Facebook, you don't need on your phone. You can do that on your laptop if you really want to go on Facebook. Log out of the social media apps. It's about kind of creating barriers between you and the behavior that you are doing, like the bad behavior basically, making it harder to actually do it. Don't be afraid to actually mute your notifications, because again, take this time to really focus in on yourself. The fourth change that I would encourage you to make is, instead of going straight on your phone as soon as you wake up in the morning, create a morning ritual to look forward to. We can't really control sometimes what comes up on our phone, right? We might unlock our phone, immediately see negative news or, negative messages, people needing our attention. You wake up and you're already available for everyone else but yourself. And it's about right now, especially if you want to improve your mental health and feel more in control, is to, take back that control and to first look after yourself and then look after everyone else and everything else, right? So instead of straight going to your phone, if you still use your phone for an alarm, if you're currently setting an alarm, then okay, like put your phone away, right? Put it into like a drawer or something, and first, I don't know, make yourself, lemon water or coffee or smoothie, or read a book, meditate, like create a morning ritual that you really enjoy. Put on some nice music, a podcast, something that actually makes you look forward to getting up in the morning, and something that is also just for yourself, right? Because you are always gonna get up in the morning. So that is a great place to really incorporate some new habits that make you feel better. The fifth change is to, instead of working, from your sofa or from your bed, is to actually, set up a little workstation. And even if you don't have a lot of space in your room, this can literally be just moving your desk a little bit. Put up your station, but then when you stop working in the afternoon or in the evening, you put it away, and then you're not working anymore until the next day, right? And that creates those boundaries that I know they are so hard to stick on when you're at home and you could constantly be studying. So it's really important to kind of try to create, if possible, this physical separation. Sixth change is to, instead of working from your PJs and not getting showered, because you don't have to meet anyone anyway, is to actually get ready in the morning and really kind of trying to stick to your routine or your getting ready process in the same way that you would when you would go to uni or to work, right? Because that again kind of creates that ritual, that routine, grounding process, because you're like, okay, I'm putting on my makeup, like it's all gonna be fine, or I'm just doing my shower routine and all of the things. So actually getting ready in the morning, although I know you don't feel like it every day, but it helps so much. The seventh change to make is, instead of scrolling on your phone until late at night or binge watching Netflix or anything like that, create a consistent bedtime routine. Maybe right now your routine is different because you're at home, but just sticking to like a consistent bedtime is gonna help you get up in the morning feeling more energized, and it just again kind of creates a little bit routine in a time where it's very uncertain. Also just winding down before bed, with a good book, or maybe journaling out your worries, right? Or listening to calming music, meditating. I think this is a really good time right now to kind of get into some routines that you maybe always wanted to do. Maybe you always wanted to have like a cool night routine or a morning routine, never had the time. Now you do. Right now is the opportunity to try out all of those different things and to make your everyday life and everyday routine as nice as it can possibly be. The eighth change I have for you is, instead of letting everything just lay around, be dirty, implement a 10-minute daily clean. So obviously, because you're at home a lot more now than you were before, things are gonna get a lot more dirty. And if you're someone you're like, I hate cleaning, and you always procrastinate it, that's just gonna naturally, subconsciously add stress to you. Literally taking out your phone, putting on a 10-minute timer, and then cleaning as much as you can in those 10 minutes instead of just leaving it until like 2 weeks when you can't stand it anymore. Do it every day, right? And that will make you feel much more comfortable at home. The ninth change that I have for you is, instead of doing workouts or exercise that you think you should be doing but that you actually hate, move in a way that you feel good, right? Especially if you're usually used to, going to the gym or like, running, or just, doing things that you might not be able to do right now. Maybe you're usually, in cheerleading or in dance, or I don't know, something that you probably can't do right now. Don't force yourself to do exercise that other people are telling you to do because you see it on like Instagram that people do that. Like, if you don't like that kind of exercise, find movement that you actually enjoy, right? Like, I personally hate workouts. Like, I absolutely hate workouts. I just can't do it, right? So instead I do yoga every day. Right now there's already a lot going on in your life. You don't need that additional pressure of, I need to do that certain exercise, or otherwise I'm gonna get fat or whatever. Like, no, just move in a way that feels good, and that's gonna be the best exercise anyway. And the 10th change to make is it's like a little mindset change. It's to go from, why is this happening, this sucks, to, why is this happening for me, and what can I learn from this? I get it, this situation is not easy, and everyone goes through different things. Everyone has their own unique struggles. Yes, you are allowed to cry and to scream and to be angry at the world and at everyone around you, but then you also have to get up again. And you have to see what you can actually learn from the situation. Can you learn to be more grateful? Do you actually now recognize what things you have taken for granted for like so long to really, make most of every day? And are you actually now noticing what is really important in your life? right? There are so many lessons we can take away from this. The thing is that we really don't need more fear right now. We don't need more negativity. You don't need more negativity and fear in your life. As often as you can, really try to shift out of your negative mindset, your negative moods. I know it's so hard, and even if you feel more emotional, more judgmental, more negative, that is also totally okay. But the first step is to become aware of that and to realize that it is a choice and you can make that change towards a more positive mindset. You know, really think about what is this actually giving me right now? Like, how often were you saying, I wish I would be more at home. I wish I had more time. I wish I had more time to, start a new hobby or learn that language or read that book or do that online class or whatever it is that you really, really wanted to do all the time, but you never had time for it. Now you have the time for it. Try to focus on what this is teaching you, what this is giving you, this opportunity right now, and try not to see it super negatively, which again, if you do, that's totally fine. But think about, okay, what is going to make me feel better at the end? Feeling negative and angry and drained, or feeling grateful and feeling curious and feeling positive about this whole situation? Comment down below if you have any other tips or any small changes that we can make to, feel better and help our mental health during this time of stay at home. And let's help each other out. Let's inspire each other. So make sure, if you enjoyed this, that you give this video a thumbs up and also share it with a friend who you think might benefit from it. I wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye!